18th July 2021, Madhuban, Avyakta Babdada, Om Shanti, revised 16th February 1988. The Murli's title is Constantly Maintain Enthusiasm means Utsaha and Celebrate with Festivity means Utsav. Today, the Father, the Lord of the world, means Vigneshwar, has come to celebrate meeting with his elevated creation of the world and the elevated original jewels, the extremely loving and close children. All the souls of the world are the children of the Father, the Lord of the world. However, Brahmin souls are extremely loving and close souls because Brahmins are the original creation. Together with the Father, Brahmin souls incarnate into a Brahmin life and became cooperative souls in the Father's task. Therefore, Babdada has come today to celebrate the birthday of the children incarnating into Brahmin life. Your children are dancing in happiness with zeal and enthusiasm, celebrating the Father's birthday. Babdada is pleased to see this Brahmin life of the children and how, with love and cooperation from the Father, they are moving forward with courage in every task. So, you are celebrating Babdada's birthday and the Father is celebrating the children's birthday. It is also the birthday of you Brahmins, is it not? Double congratulations from Babdada as well as from Jagdamba and all the special elevated jewels. And all the special elevated souls, your companions of the advance party, as well as a shower of golden flowers of love for your Alaukik Brahmin life. These are congratulations from the heart, not just words. Therefore, congratulations from the heart of the Father, the Comforter of the hearts, to all the elevated souls, whether they are seated personally in front of Babdada or whether they are in front of the Father in their minds. Congratulations, congratulations to all the children everywhere. On this day, devotee souls have special awareness of the point form of the Father. Shiv Jayanti or Shivratri is not the memorial of the corporeal form, but it is of the importance of the incorporeal Father, the point of light, who is worshipped in the form of a Shavlingam. All of you also always have the awareness of the point form of the Father in your hearts. So, you are points and the Father is also point. So, on this day, every devotee soul in Bharat is specially aware of the importance of the point form. A point is extremely subtle and it is also extremely powerful. This is why the Father, the point, is said to be the ocean of powers, virtues, and knowledge. So the waves of special enthusiasm for the birthday from the hearts of all of you children have been reaching Babdada from Amrit Vela, just as you children, as embodiments of love for the Father, especially hosted the Father's flag for service. What flag has the Father hosted? All of you have hosted Shiv Baba's flag. Will the Father host the same flag? This responsibility of service in the corporeal form has been given to you children. The Father has also hosted a flag, but which one and where? Babdada has hosted the flag of love for all the children's specialities in his heart. How many flags would he have hosted? No one in this world can host as many flags. It must be such a beautiful scene. The flag of the speciality of each child is flying in Babdada's heart. It isn't just all of you who have hosted a flag, Babdada has also hosted a flag. What happens when you host this flag? There is a shower of flowers when Babdada hosts the flag of love for the children's specialities. What shower take place? Each child is showered with the blessings. May you be imperishable. May you be immortal. May you be unshakable and immovable. These blessings are Babdada's imperishable and alaukic flowers. Babdada has even greater happiness than you children for this day of incarnation. That is for the day of Shiv Jayanti. There is happiness and more happiness because the memorial of this day of incarnation is celebrated every year. However, when the Father incarnates in the corporeal body of Brahma, then Babdada, but Father Shiv in particular, experiences special happiness after being separated from you close, loving children for such a long time while he was in the supreme abode. There are other souls in the supreme abode too, of course. However, the souls of the first creation, the ones who are to become equal to the Father and are companions in service, meet him once again after such a long time since incarnating. At the beginning, the elevated souls who have been separated for a long time come and meet him once again. When you meet someone from whom you have been separated and whom you love deeply, you experience a special happiness. The day of incarnation is a day to meet his original creation once again. You understand that you have found the Father, and the Father says, I have found my children. The Father is proud of his first creation. All of you are the first creation, are you not? You are not warriors, are you? All of you are the Sun dynasty, the first creation, are you not? You became deities from Brahmins, do you not? So, Brahmin souls are the first creation. All are the eternal creation. Souls of the whole world are the creation. However, you are the eternal and the first creation. So, you have double intoxication, do you not? Today, Babdada is giving a special slogan. Today, it's said to be the day of festival. People celebrate Shivratri or Shiv Jayanti as a festival. Always remember the slogan of the day of the festival. Every moment of Brahmin life is a moment of festivity. Brahmin life means constantly to celebrate a festival, constantly to maintain your enthusiasm and give souls enthusiasm with your every action. So, you have to celebrate a festival. Remain enthusiastic and give enthusiasm to others. Where there is enthusiasm, no one can move those souls away from that enthusiasm, no matter what type of obstacle comes in front of them. When you have temporary enthusiasm, you forget everything else, do you not? At a time when you are celebrating something, you experience happiness and you don't remember anything else. So, in Brahman life, every moment is a festivity. That is, every moment is spent with enthusiasm. In that case, would anything else come up? When you go to limited celebrations, what do they have there? They have dancing, singing, games, and food. That is all there is, isn't there? So, what do you do throughout the day in the celebrations of Brahman life? When you do service, you do that while considering it to be a game, don't you? Or do you feel it to be a burden? In today's world, when souls without knowledge do even a little bit of mental work, what do they say? I am very tired. I have got a lot of pressure of work on my head. However, what do you say when you return after doing service. We have come back after eating the nourishing fruit of service. This is because when you become an instrument for the greatest service of all, then the greater and the more beautiful is the instant fruit of service that you receive. When you eat instant fruit, you receive even more power. Your power of happiness increases. This is why, no matter how hard the physical work may be, or it may even be mental work, making plans, you don't feel any tiredness. You are not even aware of whether it is night or day. If you didn't have a watch, would you know what time it was? You are celebrating with festivity, and therefore service gives you enthusiasm and enables you to experience enthusiasm. In Brahmin life, firstly, there is service, and what is the other thing? Maya comes, you are laughing hearing Maya being mentioned because you understand that Maya has a lot of love for you. You don't love her, but she loves you. In a celebration, you also watch games. Which game does everyone like a lot nowadays? You play many games of Mickey Mouse. Even advertisements are shown in the Mickey Mouse games. People either like to watch a match or Mickey Mouse games. So here too, when Maya comes, have a match with her. Aim at her. What do you do in a game? A ball is thrown to you and you then throw it to someone else. And when it is caught, your team is victorious. Similarly, this is the ball of Maya. It sometimes comes in the form of lust, sometimes in the form of anger. Catch it, seeing it as Maya's game. If you play games of Maya while considering them to be games, your enthusiasm will increase. But if you see any situation of Maya as an enemy, you get afraid. In Mickey Mouse cartoons, sometimes a monkey comes, sometimes a cat, sometimes a dog, and sometimes a mouse. But are afraid? You enjoy watching it, do you not? So here too, watch the games of different situations of Maya in the form of a celebration. What would you say if someone got afraid while watching a game? While watching a game, if some think that the ball is coming towards them and that perhaps it may hit them, would they be able to watch the game? So watch the game with happiness and pleasure. Do not be afraid of Maya. Consider it to be entertainment. Even if it comes in the form of a lion, do not be afraid. Always have the awareness and enthusiasm that every moment of Brahmin life is a festival. You are watching this game, in the midst of that, you are dancing in happiness and you are also singing songs of praise of the specialities and virtues of the father and the Brahmin family, and also eating Brahma Bhojan with pleasure. No one else in the world gets food as pure and that is prepared in as much remembrance as you do. This bhojan is called the food that removes your sorrow. Bhojan prepared in remembrance removes all your sorrow, because by having pure food, both your mind and your body become pure. If impure money comes to you, it makes your happiness disappear and makes you worry. The more impure money you have, for instance, you might receive 100,000, but the worry it brings would be multi-million fold. And worry is always said to be like a pyre. How can anyone sitting on the pyre be happy? Pure food makes your mind pure, and this is why even your wealth is purified. Importance is given to food prepared in remembrance. This is why Brahma Bhojan is praised. If you don't prepare food and eat it in remembrance, that food would then make your stage fluctuate. Food that is prepared and eaten in remembrance works like medicine and also like a blessing. Food prepared in remembrance can never cause any harm. Therefore, celebrate at every moment, no matter in what form Maya comes. Acha, if she comes in the form of attachment, just think that she has come to show you the games of monkeys. Watch the games as a detached observer. Do not allow yourselves to be caught up in the Maya's spinning. When you get caught up in the spinning, you get afraid. Nowadays, they make little children perform such entertaining games. They make them climb high up and then make them come down. So, this too is entertainment. It is a game. She may come in any form. Just watch the Mickey Mouse games. Anything that comes also goes. Maya comes in any form. 1 minute she comes and the next minute she goes away. As well as that, do not walk away from your elevated stage. Let Maya come. Why do you go away with her? It is like that in a game. Something will come, something will go, and something will change. If the scenes did not change, you would not like the play. Maya can also come in any form. Any scene that comes definitely has to change. So let the scenes continue to change, but do not let your elevated stage change. If someone is playing a part in a game, would you also begin to run around with that person? Those who are observers would simply continue to observe, would they not? So, even if Maya comes in any form to make you fall, you just watch her game. See how she comes to make you fall. Catch means recognize that form of hers and considering it to be a game. Watch that scene as a detached observer. Learn a lesson from that for a future and make your stage strong and move forward. So, the festival of Shivratri means the festival that brings enthusiasm not just for a day, but it is a festival for you at all times, and you also have enthusiasm. Always remember the slogan and continue to experience it. The way to do this is in just two things: constantly pause as a detached observer and constantly remain a companion of the Father. If you constantly remain a companion of the Father, then while watching as a detached observer in the Father's company, you will easily become a conqueror of Maya and a conqueror of the world for many birds. So, do you understand what you have to do? The Father Himself is making you children a golden offer of taking you back with Him. Therefore, always stay with Him. Generally, double foreigners prepare to live alone. They don't live together because they don't want to get tied in any bondage. They want to be independent. However, in this company, while being with him, you are still independent. You won't experience any bondage. Acha. So, today is a day of double festivity. In fact, this life of each of you is a festival, and the memorial is also a festival. Babdada always remembers that the children from abroad, and today too he is giving remembrance on the special day, because wherever each one of you has come from, you would also have brought letters of remembrance from everyone back home. You would have brought cards, letters, and tolis. So, to all the children who have sent love, remembrance, and enthusiasm from their hearts, or have sent a symbol of their remembrance in any form in return for their special remembrance, Babdada is giving a return of multi-millions. Babdada is aware that every child has very good zeal and enthusiasm for doing service and for becoming a conqueror of Maya. Each child is moving forward in service beyond his capacity and will continue to move forward. Those with honest heart give the news of their hearts to the Father, and the Father is always pleased with an honest heart. So, when you give the news of the heart, whatever little or big matters of the heart come up, they finish with the special blessing of the Father's remembrance. If the Father is pleased, then with the Father's help, you easily become a conqueror of Maya. Therefore, whatever you have given to the Father, whether in the form of news, a letter, or a heart to heart conversation, when you place it in front of Father, then because you have given it to Him, it is no longer yours. It then belongs to Him. If you place even a thought of weakness in front of the Father, then that weakness is no longer yours. You have given it away, and so you have become free from that. Therefore, always remember that you have placed it in front of the Father, that is, you have given it away. Abroad, the waves of zeal and enthusiasm are very good. Babdada is pleased to see the children's enthusiasm to become free from obstacles and to reveal the Father by doing service. Acha, to those who remain constantly in spiritual intoxication of being the eternal and first creation, of those who constantly celebrate every moment as a festival, to those who constantly maintain enthusiasm for remembrance and service, to those who always consider every situation of Maya to be a game and watch it as detached observers, to those who take every step with the Father as his companion, to such most elevated Brahmin souls, congratulations for your Alaukic birthday, as well as love, remembrance, and namaste. To all the deeply loving children seated at the heart throne, multimillion fold love, remembrance, and congratulations for the pure Shiv Jayanti. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Blessing, may you be master bestower and do not look at anyone's defect or weaknesses, but cooperate with your virtues and powers. Explanation: a master bestower means constantly to have the spiritual feeling that all spirits, means souls, should claim a right to the inheritance, just as you have. You do not look at anyone's defects or weaknesses, but give the cooperation of the virtues and powers that you have imbibed, instead of having the feeling that one is always like this. Let there be the pure feeling, let me make this one the same as the Father. Along with this, you should have the elevated hope that from being poverty stricken, unhappy, and peaceless, let all souls be constantly peaceful, happy, and full of all treasures. You will then be called a master bestower. Slogan: those who serve with their thoughts, words, and actions are constant servers. Service is merged in their every breath. Om Shanti